Viewers, in this video we will see about electric vehicles. How world is going in a faster phase of converting all their combustion engines into the electric, and why India is lagging in this. We will see this in detail. We all know the importance about electric vehicles. So, greenhouse effect, the biggest enemy for us. In order to deal this, we should convert all our combustion engines into electric very soon. So in this, there are countries, they are in a faster track of moving into that. We will see that. So this is the chart which shows that the country based how they are converted their existing vehicles from combustion to engine in percentage. So in this, Norway tops the chart with 49%. Almost half of their vehicles on the roads are electric now. So most of the countries top in the chart are from Europe. So they are leading of converting the combustion engines into electric. So the most electric vehicles getting sold mostly in China. Next comes United States. Next is Norway, and some European countries has target of converting all their combustion into electric by 2022. So we will see about two important countries. One is China. Next is United States. China, they are actually an oil importer. So they are pushing more into converting into electric. So as of now, they have 4.4% of electric vehicles out of their total vehicles. It is about 10 lakh vehicles they have sold in a year of 2018. On contrast, United States, they have only about 2.1% of total vehicles as electric as of they are United States is lagging. We can understand they are the oil exporters. They are getting most of the revenue from the oil export. So pushing into electric only reduce their revenue chances. Okay. So as India also equivalent of amount of oil importer compared to China, how India is faring, we will see in the next chart. So these are the total electric vehicle sales in India in last 3 years. In this two-wheeler segment has some growth. So in 2015-16, there are around 25,000 electric scooters on road. Last year it increased to 55,000. But in case of four-wheelers, we are lagging very much. So per year only 2,000 vehicles we are selling in market. So with this phase of development, I think reducing our oil imports and saving our revenue is the biggest challenge. This is the fate of the passenger vehicles. Let's move into the public transport, how we are faring. So in this, China tops again with 3,85,000 vehicles, electric vehicles on their roads. India just having 1,000 vehicles. Recently you could have seen many news coming out that some metro cities including Mumbai, Delhi and Chennai has introduced the electric buses that constitute only about 1,000 vehicles in roads. So out of 100 electric public passenger vehicles, 99 are from China and remaining all countries constitute just 1%. Yeah, it is so easy to blame someone and blame the government why it is not happening. Let's see that also. There are top 3 concerns why the people are not moving into the electric segment. First one is purchasing price. We can understand easily from the models available in the market now in India. So there are two models, Tata Tiago and Mahindra Verito. They are in both combustion engine as well as electric segment. So you can see the price difference. It comes about roughly 2 to 3 lakhs rupees difference, where electric vehicles will be costing more. Why it is? All because of battery cost. Still, the battery cost has been fallen drastically from 2010 of $1,100 to $176. Still, it is costing more. And one more problem is every 6 to 7 years we have to change the battery in the electric cars. Still, we can save the considerable amount of money in daily use, but still it end up paying in the battery cost. Okay, yeah, next important thing is charging infrastructure. Yeah, it is so easy to buy an electric vehicle, but if we want to drive for a long distance, we have to charge it. For that, for example, if someone has to travel from Mumbai to Bangalore, we can't, as of today, we can't find any electric charging stations between the two cities. So charging infrastructure also the main thing for an electric push. In my next slide, I will show you how countries are faring in this way. So again, China tops the chart with having about the 3 lakh charging stations in their country. Next comes United States, Germany and Netherlands, and followed by some European countries. When I try to find how many charging stations in India, I end up getting only 150 charging stations available as of now in India. This is very alarming. Without the charging infrastructure, electric vehicle sales won't be going up. Next one is immature technology. Still, the automobile industry is in confusion that either they are going to manufacture hydrogen fueled vehicles or electric vehicles, which is going to win in the long run. So that confusion still the market has. That's why many of the automobile manufacturers are not getting into this business, because once they set up their infrastructure, they can't change for next 10 to 15 years. So that is also a reason why the electric vehicles growth is not in a faster phase in India. Even there are these many challenges, some companies has taken an initiative and they have winning the market. Now we will see those. Yeah, these are the models rightly available in the market with the maximum kilometers per charge, how much they can travel under their price range. So in this, Tesla model tops the chart with about they can travel more than 500 kilometers per charge. And out of Indian market, there are only 3 models available as of now in the market with this 130 kilometers. Mahindra Verito can travel 130 kilometers per charge. It costs about 13 lakhs rupees. And there are news that Hyundai Kona, it is rightly famous in China, so they are going to come into the Indian market. In that we can travel up to 450 kilometers per charge. It costs about 28 lakhs. So one more important aspect I am going to tell from this chart is, so most of the models which are top sales, in next slide I can show you. So these are the models which are top in the sales in electric segment. So all are from foreign brands. Currently India is the largest exporter of automobiles. So if we are lagging in this electric segment, definitely in future we are not going to succeed in the electric manufacturing industry. If we are lagging behind the many countries, how we are going to set an example and how that will trigger a sales. If we want to succeed in the global arena, first we have to succeed in our domestic market. So that's not happening currently. Okay. So next chart, this shows that brand wise their sales count. In this, Tesla tops the chart with about 1 lakh vehicles they are selling per year. Okay, yeah, we will go to the next slide. So if anything has to win in the market, it has to be subsidized. It has to give some benefits from the government side. So this is the chart where in United States, how the states are giving the benefits for electric vehicle buyers. The benefits are in the different ways: state subsidy, annual license fees cancellation, home charging infrastructure subsidy, registration fees subsidy, emission test. Like this, the government has to push some benefits to the users to get the electric sales count going, keeps on increasing. Currently Indian government has announced that if you are going to buy an electric vehicle on loan, then the interest rate you are paying on the loan can be covered in the income tax exemption. Yeah, that's all about the electric vehicle segment as of now. So if you like this video, please share and subscribe to Art of Centrism. Thank you for your valuable time.